now live on Twitter, guys. So again, if you guys want to follow my screen share, you can see my screen share going on there. I'm sharing my MLB model with you guys. There's a lot of talk of models going on nowadays, man, but I've been putting this work all summer. You guys seen my MLB model, my NFL model, and I think a lot of you guys have believed in this for a long time. All right, let me catch up on the comments. What up, Jerome? How you doing? Nine the Blazer, what's good, brother? It's the same name, the Go covers. Link in bio if you want the YouTube link. Liddy, we could talk about the Dodgers. Let's see what the consensus is so far. Where do you guys want to start? Cleveland, Dodgers. Are you doing player stuff? I could lead you in the right direction with MLB player stuff, brother. I gotta keep the keywords a little bit censored here, man. Jerome, thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Lansing wants to talk about the Reds, Cleveland, Atlanta, Reds, Cleveland, Dodgers. What's the free play? The free play hasn't dropped. It's in the Discord. Link is in bio. I give you one of my top plays for free every single day. Reds, Atlanta, Tampa Bay, and Baltimore down the line. Cleveland. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of Reds. I'm seeing a lot of Cleveland, okay? So let's start with those two. Let's start with those two real quick, guys. But just so I can make this thing go a little bit better, a little bit smoother, let's go through some check boxes real quick. That'll literally help me make better decisions with you guys, give you guys better takes. If I can check some of these boxes real quick, guys. Let's go through it. This is going to help you out. This is going to answer a lot of the questions that you already have, okay? So if you're wondering, for example, who has the edge on offense today? Who has the edge in offense in all these games? Pay attention because the Tampa Bay Rays, they have a batting advantage over Baltimore today. That's not the only one. The Yankees have a big batting edge over the White Sox. Atlanta has a huge batting edge over Washington. There was only 3 games on yesterday. I was on the right side of pretty much 2 of them, right? I told you Cardinals as a dog. I told you Atlanta lay the 1.5. Easy. I told you guys with Milwaukee, I don't know if the lineup, and I told you guys be careful with the lineup. Make sure the lineup is everybody's in. I saw Milwaukee went to extra innings, so they were in the game, man. You can't say I'm not putting you guys in the game. Kansas City has a batting edge over the Angels. Seattle has a batting edge, a big batting edge over Colorado. Who else, guys? Who else? Everything else looks pretty even. Against left-handed and right-handed pitching, which teams are better against left-handed and right-handed pitching? The Tampa Bay Rays, they have an advantage here against right-handed pitching. Who else, guys? The New York Yankees. I'm going to get to all the questions, guys. I'm going to get to all the breakdowns. Just let me check these boxes, and that way I can give you guys better takes. The New York Yankees, they are number 2 against righties. Pay attention to them. They got a righty. They're facing a righty today. The Kansas City Royals, they're pretty good against righties as well. They're number 9 against righties. Seattle is number 4 against righties. The Dodgers, yes, the Dodgers are number 8 against righties. Okay, so I'm only giving you the situation that applies today. So these teams are facing righties, or they're facing lefties, if I say so. The San Francisco Giants, they're facing a righty today. They're number 6 against righties, and the Athletics are number 11th against righties, okay? Let's talk about who's just ranked better than their opponents right now, who's just a better caliber team right now. That's one of the boxes I check, and that would be the Tampa Bay Rays. The Tampa Bay Rays are better than the Baltimore Orioles right now. The Cleveland Guardians are better than the Detroit Tigers. The New York Yankees are better than the White Sox right now. Atlanta, guys, don't sleep on Atlanta. They are playing really hard right now, even though the season is over at this point. Kansas City Royals are better than the Angels right now. The Seattle Mariners are ranked higher than the Rockies. And that's going to do it for the rankings, guys. That's going to do it for the rankings. We could do line movement information. We could do situational. Let me do real quick. Let me do situational stuff, guys. Situational stuff. The Detroit Tigers, all season long, the Detroit Tigers have been the number 1 team after a day off. They are in this situation today. Hey, stop. Pay attention to the Detroit Tigers after a day off. I'm going to check that box there. Who's another one here? The Philadelphia Phillies. Pay attention to the Phillies after a loss. They are the 2nd best team after a loss. They've been like this all season long. They are 40-23 after a loss. I'm checking that box there. The Yankees after a day off, they're pretty good, 13-7. I'm going to check that box there. The Cubs, all season long, the Chicago Cubs have been the best team after a loss. We got them here after a loss today. They are 44-23. And that's going to do it, guys. One last one here. The Milwaukee Brewers, after a loss, they are really good too. 35-26. That's the 4th best record after a loss. And that's going to do it, guys. All right. thanks for listening to me on you guys. Well, you were right about the teaser last night. I'll make it back. I can't remember which teaser, but I told you guys not to tease through through zero. You never tease through zero. You always tease through key numbers. Okay. If you tease through Ravens, like if it was Ravens you're talking about, you never tease a 3 down to a +3 because it's the variance is not that high. Padres in extra innings, yeah, man. It looks like they fought yesterday. How much is the sharp edge? I'm not sure what the sharp edge is. I don't know if you're talking about shape up, but if you want my top plays, they're in the Discord. Link is in bio. It's $25, man. Am I trying to get motorboated? No, not today, man. Are you doing rapid fire? Yeah, my intention is to do rapid fire, guys. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. Let's talk about the Reds. I keep being asked about the Cincinnati Reds. Let's waste no time. Let's get to the Cincinnati Reds today. Again, guys, I'm sharing my screen on YouTube. If you guys want to share there, start there. Let's start with the Cincinnati Reds, and then we're gonna go on to the Cubs. Those are the two games that everybody's asking for so far. Guy, why does this look so bad? Okay, what up, King Vega? How you doing, brother? We are talking about the Cincinnati Reds versus the Pittsburgh Pirates. Give me red for the Reds. Give me blue for the Pirates. So what side are you on today? We're talking about Cincinnati Reds, red for the Reds, blue for the Pirates. Brady Singer is on the mound for Cincinnati. Johan Oviedo is on the mound for Pittsburgh. What side are you on today? Red for the Reds, blue for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Let's go ahead and start with the playoff picture, okay? At this point of the season, guys, there's 1 week left in the regular season. The playoffs start on Tuesday. We got to talk about where these teams are at. Cincinnati is in the thick of it. They are in the wild card right now. They are holding on for dear life, okay? The Pittsburgh Pirates, as you can probably assume, they are out of it at this point. So Cincinnati has a lot to play for. Pittsburgh has nothing to play for. Let's see how that translates. In terms of line movement, it looks like Cincinnati opened up -155. It is up to -165. Everybody's on the Reds, 86% of the public. And judging by you guys, looks like everybody loves Cincinnati as well. Let's take a look at it. In terms of offense, there's really no edge here, guys. Cincinnati bats are not that good. They're really ranked bottom 10 in most categories. Pittsburgh, kind of the same thing, though. Lately, they've woken up a little bit, but not a whole lot. In terms of bullpen, guys, these bullpens are both really good. There's really nothing to see here. In terms of starting pitching, guys, both of these pitchers are really good. Brady Singer's been pitching a notch above, though. He's been pitching really good, especially at home. 5 runs over 31 innings. But don't sleep on Johan Oviedo. He's actually pitching very well as well. 9 runs given up over 24 innings. On the road, he's given up 5 runs over 14 innings. Guys, we're on the first game of the night, and I'm sorry we got to disagree once again here. I got to think this 165 is not worth it. Okay, I don't care that Cincinnati has a lot to play for. They have won 5 games in a row, so I will give them that. So they are at least winning these games when it does matter. But their offense is still not clicking the way it should. And they really don't have too many advantages, guys. This is based on the price. It's not worth the price. I got to say the Pirates is where I would be looking. I would be considering the Pirates today over the Reds. Let me see what you guys said. So, guys, as I'm breaking down the games, you guys give me whatever information you have on the game, however you're playing it. Red Sox win today. We could talk about it. Cleveland, yep, that game is next. Matt says Pepio's going to do work today. We could talk about it. Rays, Pittsburgh. Yeah, man, I'm thinking Pittsburgh is just, guys, don't get fooled into just because you should win or just because you need to win, it does not mean you're going to win. If anything, remember this. Remember, you heard it here straight from the GOAT. If you have to win, if you're in a situation where you have to win, it means you're probably not that good, right? Because you put yourself in a situation where your back's against the wall and 1 week left before the season, now you got to come up and win these games, okay? That's telling a lot more of a team, so consider that. So Cincinnati is in a win-now situation. Pittsburgh is out of it. I wouldn't be surprised if Pittsburgh plays, spoiler alert, today. I'm not crazy about it. This is not one that I'm really calling as a huge barking dog, but I would be leaning Pirates here. Let's go ahead and move to the next game, guys. The next game that everybody's asking for, it's Cleveland. Detroit versus Cleveland. These are two teams that are very well in the mix here. Let's talk about the Detroit Tigers. Excuse me. Damn. Detroit Tigers and the Cleveland Guardians. Give me blue for the Tigers, red for the Guardians. Let's keep it going, guys. Red for the Guardians, blue for the Tigers. Let's keep it going. Everybody keeps talking about NFL Week 3, man. 10-0, 10-0. Bro, it was great. It was fun. We are on to MLB at this point. Nobody's excited except me, man. It was a perfect week. It was a perfect week. You know, you can't hate on that. 10-0. We went 2-0 on Thursday, 7-0 on Sunday, and then 1-0 yesterday on Monday Night Football. If you guys want to join the squad, link is in bio. I give you one of my top plays for free. Some of those plays were given out for free, so some out of the 10 plays. So if you guys want to join the squad, link is in bio. I give you free plays there every single day. Link is in bio. Join up. Let's talk about the Detroit Tigers versus the Cleveland Guardians. Screwballs on the mound against Gavin Williams. Let's start with line movement. Looks like this line opened up in favor of Detroit Tigers. 165 on the road. It looks like it's down a little bit to minus 160. So it is moving in favor of Cleveland. Detroit is in a free fall. They've lost 6 games in a row. Be careful there. They've only won 1 game in their last 10. Cleveland is scorching hot. They've won 9 games out of the last 10. So that's where we're at in terms of just wins and losses. Let's talk in terms of offense. It looks like we have a small batting edge here for Cleveland. It's not drastic, so I'm not going to check the box for it. Where we do have a drastic edge is the bullpen. The bullpen for Cleveland is one of the elite top bullpens. Detroit's bullpen is definitely leaking right now. Guys, in terms of starting pitching, both of these guys are pitching elite right now, okay? Don't fall for schoolball just based on the name. Yes, he's great. He's elite. But Gavin Williams is pitching that good right now. In fact, Gavin Williams against Detroit this year, they played 3 times. I'm pretty sure 2 or 3 times. I have this at 0 runs in 11 innings. This guy has not given up 1 run in 11 innings against Detroit. That should be 2 games. 0 runs in 11 innings at home against Detroit. 0 runs in 7 innings. Again, I'm not saying Screwball hasn't been good. He's actually been really good as well. He's given up only 1 run in 22 innings. But again, this comes down to the price. The Detroit Tigers should not be laying 160 on the road. That's crazy. They've lost 6 straight games. They're in a free fall. They've only won 1 game in their last 10. This is one where I think we're going to disagree on this one. Let me see what you guys said. I said red for the Guardians, blue for the Tigers. Looks like you guys are on it here. You guys voted Guardians. I think Guardians is the right side here, guys. I can't imagine 160 on the road. That's crazy. Gavin Williams is pitching just as good, and Cleveland is winning these games right now. Did you do the Rays yet? No, that one's up next because everybody keeps asking about the Rays. Jerome says take the Guardians. Yeah, man, I think Guardians is the way I would go here. No way, absolutely no way I could lay that price with Detroit on the road. Detroit sold me all weekend, bro. They are free falling right now, man. They are literally ranked in the last 10 games, ranked 30th, dead last, okay? And we are talking about the leader in the division here at this point, right? Has Detroit lost the lead? No, they are 1 game up on Cleveland. This game is for the division. This series is for the division, guys. Cleveland is out here trying to win the AL Central. That's crazy. Detroit had a big lead on them all season long. And the fact that, I get excited about baseball. That's crazy. The Detroit Tigers are going to have a chance to lose the AL Central here in the last week of the season. The Cleveland Guardians are on their ass. That's crazy. Guys, hit the follow button if it's your first time here. Do not miss out on these streams. We're cooking every single day, okay? Every single day. Just like I was telling you guys during the summer, just wait for my college football. Just wait for my NFL. Yeah, my NFL has arrived, and we went 10-0 on week 3. I put in the work every single day. I have IT in my background. That's how I'm able to create these models. If you guys want to join up, link is in bio, man. I just want everybody to win. If you're winning on your own, cool, man. I'm happy for you. Link is in bio if you want to turn a negative into a positive. All right, guys. What's the next game? Phillies, Cubs. Stay away from me, bro. This is a playoff game right here. This is a playoff game here tonight between Detroit and Cleveland. And one team is free falling, the other team is scorching hot, man. And Detroit is the team that's still priced like the team that's scorching hot. Guys, the market has this one wrong. That's crazy. All right, let's talk about the Chicago Cubs, man. It's time to talk about the Cubs against the Mets. This is another good game today, guys. I got you. I got you. Give me one moment. You've been asking about Pepio. I got you. Let's put up a poll for the Cubs versus the Mets. Give me red for the Cubs, blue for the Mets. What side are you on today? Red for the Cubs, blue for the Mets. Cade Horton, this rookie is pretty good too, man. He's going for the Cubs. David Peterson is going for the Mets. He's been really solid all year long too, man. Let's talk about the Cubs versus the Met. My man's been asking about Pepio. Let me get to his question just because he's been asking several times. Guys, feel free to spam the comments. You guys are cool. You guys are cool with doing that, man. We were talking about Pepio. Where's Pepio today? I saw him. Oh, here we go. Tampa Bay versus Baltimore. He's going for Tampa. Do I like him for Ks? I think he could go 5 innings. So okay, he's good for 5 innings. Baltimore is not. Is walking really well. They're drawing a ton of walks, but they're striking out a bit here. Would I be backing Ryan Pepio today? I think it's okay. I think Tampa Bay's in better form. I would be looking to back the pitcher, especially against a team that is striking out a good amount. I don't love it, but it looks okay with me. Dean Kramer on the other side should keep Pepio in the game a little bit longer. All right, guys, hit the follow button if it's your first time here. We are talking about the Cubs versus the Mets. This is a good game here going guys, between two teams that have playoff aspirations. David Peterson is going for the Mets. Cade Horton is going for the Cubs. This line opened up Cubs minus 120. It is down to 110 with 67% of the public on the Cubs. So this one is right off the bat. This is one of those reversals that I've been telling you guys. This line is moving in favor of the Mets, and it's in reverse. Keep that in mind, guys. In terms of offense, both of these teams are equal. Neither one really has an advantage here. In terms of bullpen, the Cubs bullpen is really good. But the Mets, they're kind of top 10, top 12, so they're not that far behind. The Cubs, don't sleep on the Cubs. They do definitely have a top 10, a top 3 bullpen at this point. They're playing really well. Guys, starting pitching, though, this is where I draw the line. Cade Horton is elite. He's fantastic. He's been like this all season long. Guys, this guy is only given up 1 run in 22 innings at home. 1 run in 22 innings at home. For a rookie, that's crazy. On the other side, David Peterson is getting rocked right now. There's no way I could back him. He's given up 23 runs over 22 innings. That is horrible. On the road, he pitches a little bit better. So maybe he figures it out here. But Cade Horton has been so good, so I could see me passing on this game for sure. But don't be surprised. I'm just going to say somehow, some way, the Mets might stay in this game here, even though David Peterson looks like he's not pitching really well. This is a stay away for me. I wish the gap was a little bit shorter between Horton and Peterson. Peterson is not pitching well right now. But yeah, don't be surprised if somehow, some way, the Mets stay in this game. Let me see what you guys are saying here. Do you like Pete Alonso or Soto today? I got you, brother. I'm not a big prop guy, but let me at least pull up the lineup information here. And I'm looking at, both of those guys are scorching hot. Juan Soto, Alonso, both of them are hot right now. They're both in the top 10 in MLB. But you're taking both of those are tough. Both of those are tough against Cade Horton. Cade Horton is pitching really well. He is pitching really fantastic right now. Look at me really trying to answer your question all the way. Cade Horton is really good, but he's way better against righties. He does have a little bit of a weakness against lefties, not a whole lot. Soto is a lefty, right? Alonso is a righty. So that would mean of the two, if I had to pick one, Cade Horton is a little weaker against lefties, so that would be Juan Soto, brother. Let's get it, guys. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. We're cooking, man. Looks like you guys are ready to talk about Toronto. Okay, we could talk about it. My man's dropping clown emojis. I know he's not talking about me. I'm out here literally just trying to feed the crowd, man. Feed the bunches. I like Gavin to get 6 Ks in this game to be a scoreless first inning. So you're talking about Skubal versus Williams. Yeah, Detroit is one of the worst first inning teams. In the last 14 days, they ranked 26. Cleveland is, guys, yeah, both of those lineups are actually kind of cold right now, especially Detroit. So if you're on the scoreless first inning, I think you're on the right side, man. So yeah, guys, as I'm talking about the games, you guys give me whatever information you have on this game, or if you have something for me. Guys, let me check in on YouTube. Let me make sure YouTube's okay here. I'm trying to keep everybody try to keep everything happy here. What up, Young? How you doing, brother? It looks like you made it on YouTube, man. Welcome, Young. What's up, Al? How you doing, brother? He says, what are your thoughts on the under for Detroit Cleveland? Let's take a look at it real quick, man. Would I look at the over under? So obviously it looks good, right? And this thing is set at 6.5. I think we're at the point of the season where, okay, you know, the summer months are kind of past us. It's not as hot and humid. The ball isn't traveling as crazy. The only way I could play this is the under because both of these guys are pitching so well. Screwball and Gavin Williams are pitching so well, and these bats, neither of these bats are really that hot. Detroit's going to lose. Screwball hasn't been pitching well. Valley, Screwball has been pitching okay. He got rocked in one of his games. But my argument is that Gavin Williams is actually pitching just as well. That price is crazy to me. All right, guys, I'm trying to catch up with everybody. Looks like you guys are ready to talk about the Phillies. Sorry, it's not the Phillies. Toronto. Okay, I'm seeing more Toronto than Phillies. Okay, I'm seeing both. Damn, I'm seeing Rays, Toronto, and Phillies. Okay, you guys are making it hard on me. Let's go. Toronto, Phillies, Reds. We talked about the Reds already. No, thank you, brother. I think Pittsburgh is the right side. Okay, Phillies, man. Let's go to Phillies, guys. Let's run through these games real quick. I have to get off of here and record rapid fire for you guys as well today. We are talking about Miami versus Philly. Just go down the list, bro. There's literally so many people. Let's go Miami and Philadelphia. Red for the Phillies, blue for the Marlins. We're going to run through these games, guys. Red for the Phillies, blue for the Marlins. Edward Cabrera is going for Miami. Christopher Sanchez. Christopher Sanchez is he's been that man all season long, man. Let's see if he picks up a win today. Christopher Sanchez is going for Philadelphia. Let's look at this one. Philadelphia Phillies opened up 210 on the road. 210 at home, excuse me. They are up to 240, minus 240 at home. Philadelphia has lost 2 games in a row. I mentioned earlier, Philadelphia, after a loss, they do not let losses stack up on them all season long. They've been really good. They are 40-23 after a loss. In terms of offense, guys, both of these offenses are really good. Miami, don't sleep on the Miami offense. They're playing really good right now in terms of bats. Bullpen, guys, there's a bullpen advantage here for Miami. But starting pitching, Christopher Sanchez is the man here, man. He's been pitching really well, especially at home. He's given up only 5 runs in 36 innings. Looks like Edward Cabrera missed some time here too. In the last 14 days, it looks like he missed a start. And then before that, his numbers weren't that good here. This one looks pretty... Let's see. I have a starting pitching edge with Chris Sanchez. I'm a little bit worried about the bullpen, so maybe Philadelphia first 5 would be the best way to go. But in general, I do think Philadelphia is the right side here. A little concerned with Philadelphia. They're sitting pretty at this point. They don't need to win. They have already clinched the NL East, and in the NL overall, they do have a chance to catch Milwaukee, so they do have something to play for. I think Philadelphia takes care of business today. Miami's won 9 games out of the last 10. They've won 6 games in a row. I think the price is telling here, though, man. This minus 240 is very telling with Philadelphia. I think the better pitcher on the mound takes care of it here with the Philadelphia Phillies at home. I know Miami went to Colorado, so you can kind of question they were in Texas. You can kind of question their strength of schedule. Philadelphia is like that right now. I got to say the Phillies is this one. I don't love it, but I think the Phillies is the right spot here. My man Auntie says, no, yes. Which one, brother? Miami is not that good. They've won 9 games out of the last 10, bro. They're playing with some heart right now, at least. Let's see who they played. I know they went into Colorado. Let's see. So they played the Rangers. The Rangers they've lost 7 games straight, so they're kind of slumping right now. And then they went into Colorado. Then they played a Tigers team that is also slumping. They played the Detroit Tigers before that. Yeah, I wouldn't say they're this good for sure. They're not worth 9 games in the last 10. 6 games in a row. I think this winning streak probably comes to an end today. I would say Philadelphia today. Steve, I think you're on it, man. They can catch Milwaukee. Yeah, exactly. Okay, this guy is talking to me, so you're out of here. Guys, hit the follow button if it's your first time here. I don't know how people could really hate on me, bro. I'm really just out here trying to give you guys information every single day, trying to make everybody a little bit better. There's nothing fraudulent there. I have a Discord with hundreds of members that can tell you, yes, we did go 10-0 in week 3. Why is that so hard to believe? Is it because other people are struggling to just pick straight up winners? Bro, it's possible. It's possible. I'm not saying it's super. We're not going to do this every single week, but my goal is to go profitable every single week. That's all I want to do. All right, guys. Thank you, Auntie. Seattle, Rays, Toronto, Rays. Okay, I'm seeing Rays. Let's talk about the Rays real quick. We are talking about Tampa Bay versus Baltimore. We're not going to spend too much time on this game, but let's go ahead and put up a poll for it real quick. Give me blue for the Rays, red for the Orioles. What side are you on today? Blue for the Rays, red for the Orioles. Let's go ahead and jump right into it, guys. The Tampa Bay Rays opened up minus 115 on the road. They are up to minus 120. This thing is split pretty 50-50 right now. In terms of offense, looks like you have an offensive edge here with Tampa Bay. You do have a bullpen edge with Tampa Bay as well. Starting pitching, yeah, Ryan Pepiot, I think, is the better pitcher here. Dean Kramer, he's been getting rocked a little bit, especially in his last 4 games. He's been getting rocked. This is one, of course, two teams at this point, they're kind of out of it, so you can kind of question their motivation. But the only way I could play this is Tampa Bay. I think Tampa Bay is the right side here. Could you question why are they only minus 120 on the road? If they have a batting edge, if they're much better against righties. Looks like only one game. Looks like Ryan Pepiot has only pitched one. Yeah, he only pitched one. He got rocked in his last game. So he's in a bounce back spot. So, okay, I could look at people. I could see people trying to probably fade Ryan Pepiot. I think they probably think he's probably not that good. But if you zoom out a little bit, his numbers are pretty good. I think Tampa Bay is the right side here, brother. First 5 tie with Rays and Orioles. So you expect this game to be tied. I don't like that. I think Tampa Bay could get off to a lead here. If I'm looking at the first 5 numbers specifically, yeah. Tampa Bay in the first 5 innings, they are the 10th best team over the last 14 days. Baltimore is almost dead last. They are 29th in the first 5 innings. So Tampa Bay gets off to fast leads. I would be looking at Tampa Bay early, man. What's my favorite play today? I drop all of my favorite plays, all of my top selections in the Discord. Link is in bio. I also give you one of my top plays for free. So you can join up and just get my free plays. I give you one for free every single day. Can we take Philadelphia's minus 1.5? I am okay with it. My only little bit of concern is that the Miami bullpen is ranked much higher. Philadelphia is almost dead last right now. If you look at the advanced numbers, it looks even dead last. If you're on Philadelphia, I would probably be looking at cutting this into the first 5, where you could do probably minus a half. The juice on that might be juicy. If it's juicy, I would probably stay off of this game, honestly, because I don't feel that crazy good about Philadelphia. Not like yesterday I told you guys take Atlanta 1.5. I don't love taking that 1.5 too much, especially not with the home team, brother. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. Follow button's right up here. If you guys want to join the Discord, link is in bio. Let's go. My man Jerome says, and Kramer just coming back in. Kramer, so did he miss some time? It looks like his inning pitch are really short, excuse me. But I do have a sample size for him over the last 5 games. Looks like he has been a little bit more consistent. I don't like this game, honestly, though. What game is next, guys? Somebody drop a game. Toronto. I've been promising Toronto. Let's talk about Toronto real quick, guys. I'm trying to get to everybody. Just give me a moment here. We are talking about the Toronto Blue Jays. Give me blue for the Blue Jays, red for the Red Sox. Damn, that's the easiest poll we've done all year long. Blue for the Blue Jays, red for the Red Sox. What side are you on today? My man Steve on YouTube. By the way, on YouTube, guys, there are 2 streams. This is my mobile stream, and then I have another stream where I'm sharing my screen, you can see my screen on my other YouTube. Consider going to my YouTube page. Just search the Go Covers, and you'll see the other stream going on if you want. Miami's not that good. Yeah, we kind of agreed on that. Not good enough to win 10. What's my favorite team? I don't have a favorite team. It's whoever's gonna win me some bread that day, man. Steve says never take teams that have nothing to play for. Those teams, some of those teams could be kind of sneaky, man. Some of those teams could be sneaky. If anything, I would say the opposite is true. Don't just take the team just because they have to win. Because just because they have to win doesn't mean they're going to win. What is the poll? The poll was for the Blue Jays. It was red for the Red Sox, blue for the Blue Jays. We are talking about Boston versus Toronto. We are talking about, let's see, the Boston Red Sox are at Toronto today. This line is moving in favor of the Blue Jays, and it's in reverse in favor of the Blue Jays. So we got to keep that in mind. In terms of offense, looks like there's an offensive edge here for Boston. Yeah. Boston bats are definitely better right now than Toronto. In terms of starting pitching, though, it looks like Kevin Gausman is pitching really well. He's given up only 7 runs in his last 36 games. He's much better at home, too. He's given up 9 runs over 36 innings. Toronto has the better pitcher, but Boston has the better bats. That usually ends up being a stay away for me. Let me see where we're at in the standings. Both of these teams got to win, and they got to win right now. Because Toronto and New York could still switch for the division, and Boston's in the wild card. So both of these teams are in must-win mode right now, and I think this is a situation where if I had to pick, I think Toronto. I think the price is really telling here. I think Toronto comes out here and creates some space between them and Boston Red Sox. I gotta say, I like the Blue Jays there. I don't love it because the Toronto bats are a little cold, but I would be looking for Toronto. Would you go over in that game? Brother, I don't have to spend too much time on that. Absolutely. I would consider the over, even though these pitchers are pretty good. Guys, these bullpens are pretty bad, especially the Toronto bullpen. And specifically, guys, this ballpark, this thing is Coors Field, bro. This is the number 1 ballpark for overs. 44-29 to the over this year, 60%. Especially if the roof is open. Somebody confirm if the roof is going to be open. The ball just be flying. And the public is actually on the under, but the line is moving slightly in favor of the over. I lean with the over, brother. Toronto's bats have been cold. Yeah, I agree, but they have they have what it takes. They have the capability of just, flipping the switch. Yankees game over. We haven't talked about the Yankees. We could discuss that real quick. Just to give you a quick take on that one. It looks like lean under a little bit. The ballpark in Yankees ballpark does tend to lean under a little bit, but we could talk about it in detail a little bit more. I'm trying to catch up with everybody, man. Here, somebody dropped some games. My man KA says, do you have any home runs today? I'm not focused on props today on this big slate. But if I were looking at props, brother, I would be looking at some, let's see, some of the worst pitching on the board. Look to fade Bryce Miller for Seattle. He's pitching really bad, especially at home. He's getting rocked. 18 runs over 24 innings, and he's giving up a lot of hard hit rates, a lot of a home run, a lot of barrel percentage. I would be looking for somebody on Colorado to hit a home run, brother. I hope that could at least guide you in the right direction. Detroit Tigers, Arizona plus Tigers. We talked about the Tigers game, brother. No, I'm feeling Cleveland in that game. I think Cleveland is barking in the game as a dog. You got two teams that are heading in opposite directions, and Cleveland has a chance to take the division here in the last week of the season. This is everything they've hoped for, man. This is playoff baseball in September, bro. Last week of September, Detroit and Cleveland have a chance to swap. Bro, this is crazy. This is good baseball today. Guys, hit the follow button if it's your first time here. Do not miss out on these streams. Every day we're cooking, man. Every day we're cooking. If you guys want to join the Discord, link is in bio. That's where I give you one of my top plays for free. That's where some of those 10-0 NFL Week 3 plays dropped. I gave them for free. some of those for free. Join the Discord. That's where I give you free plays, and then you can subscribe if you want to from there. $25, you get access to everything. Welcome to the guys that have been joining. I've seen a lot of notifications coming in. Let's get it, guys. We are talking about Atlanta. My man KB says we're talking about Atlanta, so we're going to the ATL. The ATL versus Atlanta versus Washington. This is one of the ones where I told you guys just don't think about it. Yesterday I said take Atlanta. Let's talk about it today though. Washington versus Atlanta. Give me red for the Braves, blue for the Nationals. What side are you on today? Red for the Braves, blue for the Nationals. Brad Lord is on the mound for Washington. Waldrop, the rookie, he's on the mound for Atlanta. Guys, what do you think about this one? Red for the Braves, blue for the Nationals. Let's get started here. Looks like this line opened up minus 200 at home for Atlanta. It looks like it hasn't moved, so that's questionable. Atlanta, they've won 9 games in a row. That's crazy. Their bats are red hot. They have the hottest bats in MLB right now. Washington has one of the coldest bats. Their bullpen is almost dead last too. I think Washington has the worst bullpen in all of MLB. So if you don't get some runs early for Atlanta, you could get them late as well. And then Brad Lord versus Waldrop. Guys, you have Waldrop here. He's pitching very well. He got rocked a little bit in his last game. In fact, that last game was against Washington. He gave up 3 runs in 5 innings against Washington. Guys, usually when a pitcher gets rocked and then they play the same team again in the next start, I like the opposite to happen. So Atlanta's Waldrop got rocked in his last game. I would expect him to come out here and pitch very well. He is capable of pitching very well. He's been extraordinary so far. At home, he's been really good. 3 runs over 18 innings. What else, guys? There was an outlier. There was one game where he really got rocked. He got rocked for 8 runs in 4 innings versus Houston. That 8 runs was an outlier. The rest of his starts are 0, 1, 1, 2, 3. And then he just randomly gave up 8 one game. Guys, we have the better pitcher with Atlanta here. We have the hotter team. We have the better bullpen. Guys, Washington, I live in Washington. This team is already thinking about Cancun, bro. Don't trust them. If you're out here placing something on Washington, bro, just save it for Thursday Night Football. That's my only advice here. This would be Atlanta or pass for me, brother. It's not letting me join the free Discord. Press and hold the link. Sometimes you have to press and hold and open in browser. That should work for you, brother. How many MLB picks do you have today? I haven't sent the full card out yet, but we normally have between 3 or 4 MLB plays a day. Guys, NFL, I get really excited about NFL. I do not sell my guys short for NFL. We send 7 plays on Sunday. I love NFL, so I always split it into an early slate and a late slate. So you get 2 slates for the price of 1 on Sundays. Today though, this is our traditional 3 to 4 is a good place for us. That's what you'll see in the Discord later today. $25 if you want all my plays. All right, man. Tampa Bay versus Baltimore. I mean, could every player on the team get a hit? Dean, I would target Dean Kramer a little bit more. His numbers are worse, so I would be looking for guys on Tampa Bay's lineup rather than Baltimore's lineup. Braves with my eyes closed. I hear you, brother. All right, man. Let me catch up on YouTube, guys. What game is next? At this point, we've talked about almost like half of the games, maybe more at this point. Let's talk about my man Wolf wants to talk about the Padres. I got you, guys. YouTube, give me a little thumbs up, man. Hit the subscribe button. YouTube is still kind of a brand new channel for me. It's super slow growth on there, but give me a thumbs up and come back for these live streams every single day because we're cooking out here, man. Everybody else is not out here in the lab just cooking it up, man. They're out there on yachts and boats and chilling with the snow bunnies, man. I'm working every single day, 7 days a week. Let's get it. We are talking about the Padres, the San Diego Padres versus the Milwaukee Brewers. This is a good one, guys. I wish I could put a poll on YouTube. I don't think I can. But, guys, the poll is on TikTok. We are talking about the Milwaukee Brewers versus Padres. Blue for the Brewers, red for the Padres. What side are you on today? Blue for the Brewers, red for the Padres. One of these teams has a lot to play for. The other team, not so much. All right. I'm trying not to say too much until you guys cast your votes. Cast your votes. That probably doesn't matter, man. Yesterday, I gave you guys a great take for the Detroit Lions, and then we did the poll. I was like, crap, I forgot to put the poll. And you guys still voted the Ravens like 15-1. I was like, what? Nobody thought my take on the Lions was good? Anyways, you guys got to come to my defense, man. You guys are out here grinding with me in the lab every single day. You guys got to come to my defense. There were people in the chat. They're like, whoa, you said Ravens. I was like, bro, I never said Ravens. I started my video with the narrative, right? That was like kind of mocking. I'm kind of mocking people when I say the narrative. Lamar Jackson, he can't be beaten in prime time. 10 seconds later, I said, what could go wrong? Jared Goff. He's 18-4 against the number as a dog. Guys, I'm just out here giving you guys the information. Watch more than 10 seconds of the video. I promise you'll learn something here. Rant over. Milwaukee versus San Diego. Bruce Zimmerman. Who the? We haven't seen this guy since 2023. This guy is back in MLB. He is up against Randy Vasquez today. We are talking about San Diego versus the Padres. The market is moving in favor of the Brewers, but the public is on the Brewers as well. Let's look at this here. In terms of offense, both of these offenses are actually really identical. Maybe a slight edge here for Milwaukee. The bullpens are both identical. Maybe a slight edge for the Padres. But then in terms of starting pitching, Randy Vasquez is not really super trustworthy. He's kind of okay. He's given up 13 runs over 21 innings. But on the other side, you have Bruce Zimmerman making his first start of the season. We haven't seen this guy since 2023. He's been down in the minor leagues. He's been pitching pretty good in the AAA. Milwaukee has wrapped it up at this point. They don't have too much to play for. Let me look at the standings here. Philadelphia could catch them, so maybe they could use 1 or 2 more wins. But San Diego has a ton more to play for here. It's kind of strange that the market is moving this one in favor of Milwaukee. But this could be one of those guys that, even though it seems impossible, Bruce Zimmerman hasn't pitched since AAA. Padres have to win. Yeah, that doesn't mean you're going to win. This one looks like Milwaukee could be sneaky here. I got to say the Milwaukee Brewers are barking once again here in San Diego. That's my take on this game. Let me see what you guys said. You want to talk about the Dodgers? I got you, brother. We could talk about that. Do you like Tampa? I do lean Tampa. I don't love it, but I did lean Tampa, brother. Philadelphia on the run line. Yes, I did lean Philadelphia. Also not one that I love, but we did talk about that one. Can we talk about Arizona versus Texas? I got you, brother. Jerome, I got you, actually, bro. You're one of the real ones. I got you, brother. Mariners 1.5. We could talk about that. We haven't talked about that game yet. Padres have already clinched. I appreciate good information. Let's see. Padres have claimed the wild card, but in terms of seeding, the Reds are actually no. They got 5 games up. They're 5.5 games up on the Reds, right? So the Reds are not going to catch them. Could they catch Chicago? 3 games up. Yeah, no, they're not probably worried about that. Yeah. If anything, okay, that kind of makes me. If anything, Milwaukee probably needs this one a little bit more because they want to clinch that first round bye with Milwaukee. Let me see what the playoff bracket is looking like right now. They always change up the. Yeah, so this is the first 2. Yeah. So the first 2 seeds get a bye. So does Milwaukee really need to win here either? This is a game that really doesn't have too much playoff implications, guys. But of the 2, just based on the way the market is pricing this, Bruce Zimmerman really can come up here and pitch well. I think Milwaukee could be sneaky there, brother. The Padres are chasing the Dodgers. They were last week. This is crazy. Come playoff time, you have to look at the wild card standings and the regular season standings. The Padres do have a chance. They're 2.5 games back on the Dodgers. with a week left. They've won 3 straight games. I think they're feeling a little bit better. You're right. I think they could catch the Dodgers here, brother. But again, just because you have to win doesn't mean you're going to win. I lean. Just the price is very telling, guys. The price is really telling. I gotta lean Milwaukee stays in this game, man. Just like they stayed in it yesterday against a team that has to win, right? So yeah, Wolf. That was the Padres. Jerome, you had a game. What game was it, man? We got to run through these games at this point, guys. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. If you guys want to join the Discord, link is in bio. We are cooking, man. We are cooking. What game did I say was next, guys? Who have you said for the win a little bit late, brother? We're cooking, guys. What game is next? Always play against a team that next game has clinched. 72% all time. That's good information. I don't know if it's accurate 100%, but okay, always play against a team that in the next game after they clinch. So after they clinch, because they're partying, right? They literally sometimes when they clinch the division, even though the season isn't over, they are not focused. They are not locked in. So who just clinched then would be the question. Who just clinched then? The Padres just clinched a wild card berth. But I don't know. I think their focus still remains on trying to get the NL West. At this point, if they were on a losing streak, okay. But they've won 3 straight games. The Dodgers they lost their last game. So I think the Padres are probably feeling themselves a little bit about probably still having a chance to catch the NL West. Let's talk about the next game, guys. Arizona, I got you, brother. We are talking about Arizona and Texas, guys. We're going to breeze through every single game at this point. We are talking about Texas versus... hold up, those are 2 different games, brother. You said Arizona. Okay, Dodgers versus Arizona. Put up a poll for it, and we're going to talk about it right away. Give me red for the Diamondbacks, blue for the Dodgers. Red for the Diamondbacks, blue for the Dodgers. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. Do not miss these streams. The subscribe button as well. Give me a thumbs up. And then if you guys want a free play for today, one of my top plays, I give you one for free in the Discord. Press and hold the link if it doesn't work for you. Press and hold, open in browser. That'll work for you every time. We are talking about the LA Dodgers versus the Diamondbacks. Looks like this line opened up -160 on the road. It is down to it looks like it stayed the same. Yeah, it's still at -160. You do have the Dodgers after a loss here. You have the Dodgers after a loss. They picked up a loss against San Francisco. Arizona picked up a 9-2 win. Guys, Arizona, I told you about this team. A while ago. This team is still fighting. They are 1 game out of the wild card mix. In terms of offense, both the Dodgers and the Arizona offense they're red hot right now. In terms of bullpen, both of these bullpens suck. Looks like Brandon Pfaadt, he's pitching really good. At home, he's pitching very good. He's given up 8 runs over 32 innings. Shohei Ohtani, a lot of people think he's elite as a pitcher. He's been okay. This year has been pretty shaky as a pitcher. His last 5 games are much better. He's given up only 10 runs in 21 innings. But on the road, he gets hit up on the road. 11 runs over 17 innings. That's not good. But here's my problem. I want to take Arizona here, but I can't because Arizona's pitcher, Brandon Pfaadt, is coming off of a career game. He's coming off of a game he's never going to forget. He gave up 0 runs in 9 innings. He pitched a complete game against San Francisco in his last game. It wasn't a no-hitter. He gave up 1 hit and 1 walk, but 0 runs in 9 innings. That is a career game. He is celebrating. He is not focused. I don't think he's focused coming into the next game here. I usually look to fade after a career game, and some pitchers never pitch a complete game in their entire career. Brandon Pfaadt, who we know is not really that great of a pitcher, he's been getting rocked all season long. He's coming off of a career game. I'm not looking to back him. Would I actually take the Dodgers here? I think Shohei Ohtani could pitch good enough. I think Brandon Pfaadt probably regresses here. My lean would be the Dodgers, even though the sharp side of me wants to take Arizona. That one's ugly though, man. Diamondbacks always beat the Dodgers. Okay, man. If they always beat them though, I think, if anything, that they were dead in the waters. They literally traded away their players at the trade deadline. But the fact that they're still in this, I just can't back Brandon Pfaadt. I know he's capable of getting rocked. I've seen it too many times. This bullpen is capable of getting rocked. I've seen it too many times, and I can't back Brandon Pfaadt after a career game like that. Ohtani to get a home run on the same day that he's pitching. Brandon Pfaadt is giving up some hard contact, and like I said, he is to me he is a candidate to regress a little bit. So go for it, brother. Or drown. Yeah, right? We swim with the dogs or we drown. Yeah, this is one where if I had to take somebody, it would probably be the Dodgers. It's actually not that public either. 57% of the public on the Dodgers. All right, guys, what game is next? Giants, Cubs. I think we talked about the Cubs already, brother. Shoot, what was my take on this game? Cade Horton is really good. Is really good, especially when compared against David Peterson. I gotta say, so this is the one that was in reverse, right? The Mets was in reverse a little bit here. The only way I could play this is the Cubs. The Cubs have kind of locked their spot at this point. Don't be surprised. This is one where I said don't be surprised if the Mets hang around in this game. Don't be surprised if somehow, some way the Mets stay in this game. That one is ugly, but it would be probably the Mets, brother. Let's get it. Looks like we're talking about the Giants next. Let's go ahead and talk about the Giants, guys. We are talking about San Francisco versus St. Louis. Guys, I gave you guys St. Louis yesterday, man. That was a dog. That was a big dog yesterday. I told you guys Giants were not worth that price. And I told you that one pretty confidently. Let's talk about this one today. San Francisco versus the St. Louis. Looks like this line opened up minus 200. Babe, turn the AC off, girl. I'm dying right here, babe. No AC. San Francisco Giants opened up minus 200. Looks like it's still minus 200. It hasn't moved. Guys, my problem with the Giants is their bats are terrible. Their bats are cold again, ice cold. The bullpens, both of them are hot. Both of them are ice cold as well. Starting pitching, guys, don't fall for Logan Webb, man. He's not pitching as good as Logan Webb normally does. He's getting rocked a little bit here at home as well. 14 runs over 30 innings. Andre Palante, not a guy that I really like to back, but when I look at the numbers, they're pretty identical. Guys, this line hasn't moved. Minus 200 is not worth it here for the Giants. This is another one where the Cardinals are barking here. I know the Giants got to win, but that doesn't mean they're going to win. I think the Cardinals are barking here, brother. Are you doing rapid fire today? Yes, I have to get off of here so I can record rapid fire. Guys, if you guys like certain segments, let me know in the comments. Engage with the videos. That way I know to keep doing those videos. I've been thinking about doing an NFL rapid fire as well. Let me know if you guys are interested. Actually, after a 10-0, I know you guys are interested in NFL rapid fire. I'm considering doing an NFL rapid fire, maybe a college football rapid fire as well. Just make sure you're engaging with the videos that you do want to see more of. That way I can, I know those are the ones you guys want to see. I think the Cardinals are barking here, brother. I got to say minus 200 is absolutely not worth it. With the Giants, Logan Webb is not pitching that well, but he's getting priced as if he is. Let's get it, Marcus. Let's get it, brother. Seattle for the last one. Tigers. JG, we talked about the Tigers. Yo, the dogs are barking today. The dogs are barking. I'm surprised this dog hasn't barked. Usually he's barking around this time. But yeah, man, I think I can't back the Tigers. Scooball is great, but Gavin Williams has been just as good. And these are two teams heading in opposite directions. Literally, Detroit is free falling on the way to the playoffs. It is crazy how badly they're free falling. Giants, yeah. So we just talked about the Giants. The Reds, we talked about that game as well. That's another one where I think Pittsburgh. I think Pittsburgh is barking. Brady Singer's pitching well, yes, but Ovedo's pitching just as good. When it just comes down to the price, this one is just in terms of value. I think there's more value on Pittsburgh than there is Cincinnati. Hell yeah, NFL rapid fire. We'll consider it. Is the Yankees -1.5 today? We didn't talk about that game. Let's talk about it real quick. The Chicago White Sox are on the road at the Yankees. Guys, the dogs are barking. Looks like this line moving opened up at -250 for the Yankees. It is down to -220. Thank you for the gifts, man. The Yankees opened up 250. They're down to 220. Guys, this is one of the most public plays of the day. 80% of the public is on the Yankees. Let's see if I could justify it. You do have the better offense with the Yankees for sure. You do have the better pitcher with the Yankees. Luis Gil was pitching much better. Okay, this is one where I'm not going to talk you off. If you're on the Yankees, I'm not going to talk you off of it. You have the better pitcher. You have the better offense. You do have it priced at a decent price, right? When you have those, when you do have those advantages, you should be priced in the 200s, maybe 300s. The Yankees have more to play for at this point too. Of course, the White Sox have been out of it. I'm not going to talk you off of it, but don't be surprised if somehow, some way, the White Sox stay in this game. It's ugly. Maybe on rapid fire. On rapid fire, I would say pass on this. I would just say pass on this one. But the line. The numbers are saying Yankees. The line and the market is saying White Sox. That would be an easy pass for me. So you don't think the Reds are going to win? Pittsburgh is not winning a ton of games right now. They've won 3 out of the last 10. The bats are both cold. The bullpens are both hot. So this is a different one. So this is one where I said there's value on Pittsburgh. There's value on Pittsburgh, so I would prefer to be on the Pittsburgh Pirates here. The bats are both cold, the bullpens are both good, and the pitchers are both pretty good. Brady Singer is pitching really good, but Ovedo's right there behind him. Do I think Cincinnati could win? This could be one of the situations where Cincinnati wins outright, but doesn't cover the game, right? So they don't cover the 1.5. So maybe do -1 would be a better, would set yourself up a little bit better. I just don't think the price is justified here, and the Reds are the most public play of the day. So yeah, I'm looking at Pittsburgh, brother. I think there's more value on Pittsburgh. Let's see, man. I'm trying to get to everybody. My man Wolfpack wants to talk about the Royals and Angels. That's a hell of a game there, man. We are talking about. Okay, Kansas City looks like they opened up -150. They're up to -160. Kansas City has the better bats. Angels have who on the mound? Sam Aldridge. We haven't seen this guy since July. He got rocked in his 2 starts in Major League. Colin Reagans, this is his 2nd game back. His numbers aren't that good, but they're not as bad as Sam. This is one where you could just don't overthink it. Take the better team. Take the team that hasn't quit. I would be looking at the Royals here over the Angels. My man Adrian is on to NFL week 4. Warren or Laporta. I'm not too big on fantasy, brother, but I did add some fantasy rankings to my NFL model. When we're talking NFL, I can help you with that. Hit the follow button, guys, if you guys want more help with NFL. Even fantasy football, I'll be able to help you guys with fantasy football, college football. Sounds like you guys want rapid fire today, so I have to get off of here so I can record rapid fire. It's going to be a quick one, so watch it all the way through. I'm not going to waste more than a minute of your time, and I'm going to give you every single pick for every single game. That series has gotten famous because we've almost picked every single game correctly before. I think the closest we got was like 11-3. That's pretty good. 11-3 is pretty good. Hit the follow button so you don't miss the videos. You're not going to get the videos with a ton of time to spare. So hit the follow button. That way, as a follower, you'll get the video faster. And then if you want to join the Discord, link is in bio. How do we feel about the Yankees and the Mariners? So yeah, we just talked about the Yankees. I'm not going to talk you off. If you're on the Yankees, I'm not going to talk you off of it. And then Mariners on the other side. Colorado versus Seattle. McCade Brown. We haven't talked about this one. Are the Rockies barking here? Let's look at this one. The line opened up -135. It is up to -280. Wow. You have the better bats with Seattle. You have the better bullpen with Seattle. Slightly better pitcher with Seattle. This one is priced correctly. Seattle is playing like they need to win right now. Colorado is playing like they are in Cancun already, man. Yeah, this is one where Seattle wins and covers this game, brother. I would be looking at Seattle. A lot of dogs are barking, but as you see, I do also pick favorites. I pick favorites and dogs. I mix it up, man. If you guys think you can come out here and pick favorites every single day, I don't care if it's MLB, I don't care if it's NFL, you can't do that. And that's not a shot at anybody. You just can't do that, okay? Especially now with NFL. You can't say, oh my God, NFL is so wild. Look at all the block punts. Bro, that's what NFL is. NFL is a circus. NFL is WWE. You know? If you guys want to join the squad and have a good chance of turning your a negative into a positive, consider joining. It's $25. I make it purposely affordable. A year ago, those prices were more. This year, I made it more affordable just so more of you guys could join and have a good chance. My man Jerome says take Texas today. We haven't talked about Minnesota versus Texas. This line is moving in favor of Twins, of the Minnesota Twins a little bit here. Both of these teams kind of not playing like they should right now. They're both out of it at this point. Minnesota's out of it. Texas is 5 games out of the wild card. I don't think they're catching up at this point. They know that. The offenses are cold. The Texas bullpen is really good. The Patrick Corbin is pitching very, very good for Texas. Zebby Matthews is not pitching well for Minnesota. This is 2 teams that do not care at this point. Is this thing in reverse here? It's not in reverse. Texas has lost 7 games in a row. I think you got to play for some pride here. You do have a clear pitching edge, starting pitching edge. You have a clear bullpen edge as well. This is one where I probably say Texas, guys. Again, guys, at this time we've cooked it up. All we did was just cook up the information. I'm gonna get off of here and record rapid fire. That will be my finalized predictions. I gotta update the line movement. I gotta update lineup information that has been announced. I gotta check some more boxes, and then I record rapid fire for you guys. I put a lot of time and effort into rapid fire, so pay attention. It will be dropping later today. It should be dropping in the next 45 minutes or so. Yeah, hit the follow button, guys. Otherwise, you won't get rapid fire until after we're celebrating already. It posts right here on TikTok and YouTube. TikTok does post faster, by the way. But yeah, it's posting here on TikTok and YouTube, guys. I will get it on YouTube quick enough as well. Yes, on TikTok. If you guys want to join the Discord, that's where I give you I'm going to give you one of these plays for free. Obviously, it's going to be one of my more confident plays. We've been streaking, even with MLB, even with NFL. MLB did have a stretch at some point in the season, like in August, bro. MLB was getting super unpredictable. But that's because teams were kind of in the middle of the season, dog days of summer, didn't have anything to play for. Now teams are playing like there's something to play for, man. This is playoff baseball. I gave you some games that I'm really excited about. With the game that one of the games that I'm most confident about, I will give you for free in the Discord, man. Hit the follow button as well so you don't miss the streams. Red Sox or Jays. We talked about this game here. Let's see here. Red Sox have the better bullpen. Red Sox have the slightly better bullpen. Better offense is what I really wanted to say, though. The offense is streaking here a little bit. This is one where just based on the price, Toronto, they got Toronto at minus 165, one at minus 170. I think they know a little bit something here. I got to say Toronto is the right side here. Both of these teams got to win right now, and I think Toronto at home takes care of business here. Hot Girl says Brewers or Padres. The Brewers or the Padres. We talked about that game as well. That's one where I told you Milwaukee's going to be sneaky in that game. Bruce Zimmerman has no business coming up to MLB. We haven't seen this guy since 2023. He's pitching really good in AAA. People are probably going to fade because he's making his first start of the season. Don't be surprised if Milwaukee is sneaky here today against the Padres. Did you talk about the Braves? I got you, brother. Atlanta versus Washington. Yes, this is one where I told you one team is in Cancun. The other one is playing hard in Atlanta right now. That would be the Braves. I think Atlanta is the right side here. I would be looking at Atlanta versus over Washington. Would you take the Blue Jays over? That's a total we talked about. I am not talking nobody off of an over in Toronto. This is the #1 ballpark in Toronto in MLB. The #1 ballpark for overs is in Toronto, especially when that roof is open. In fact, we got a little bit of downtime now. I can check if that roof is open or closed for you. Looks like it should be. Bear with me. The roof in Toronto is open today. The ball flies when the roof is open. It's crazy. The ball just completely flies. Jay, you're welcome, brother. Thank you for, bro. I appreciate respect. I appreciate kindness. I don't know why everybody in this niche thinks we're all against each other, bro. The DK, FD, they are trying to get us every single day. It is us against them. Their buildings are nicer. Their furniture is nicer. Stop being a little prick online. Stop being annoying. Stop being a troll. I'm just out here trying to help you guys, man. Hit the follow button if you guys want to be a part of these streams daily. And then if you want to get in the Discord, feel free. You don't have to. You can literally just watch these TikTok videos and get plenty of good information. I at least try to guide you in the right direction, try to give you guys good information. I'm going to the Dodgers game. Have an awesome day. Thank you, brother. You too, man. Enjoy the Dodgers game. I need to go to a Dodgers game out in LA, man. That's got to be a vibe out there. Or actually, sorry, you're talking about Arizona. Yeah, no, I'm not in a rush to get out to Arizona. But in LA, that's a different story there, man. Enjoy the game, brother. I'm staying on a little bit longer, man, just because you guys are good vibes today. I do appreciate the good vibes. Steve says Seattle today. Yes, Seattle is one of those. I said, yeah, that's one I wouldn't really overthink. I think Seattle is the right side there. Anybody got any last minute questions, guys? Last call. Jun, we talked about Cleveland several times. I think Cleveland is alive and well here. They are. I think they're barking. You have two teams heading in opposite directions. Detroit is getting priced as if Screwball is pitching elite, and he's pitching really good. But Gavin Williams is pitching that just as good. I think the value is on Cleveland today. Do you do NHL preseason? I don't, brother. Even my NHL regular season is a little bit limited, but I do pick my spots. Guys, if you think you have what it takes for hockey, we do have that spot open in the Discord. I do have experts for some of the leagues that we could use a little bit of help with, and hockey is one of the leagues we could use a little bit of help. If you think you have what it takes to pick hockey accurately and consistently over a long period of time, join the squad, make a name for yourself. There's plenty of channels where you could compete and establish yourself a little bit there. Sergio says Reds and Texas. We talked about the Reds. I'm not feeling the Reds. I'm feeling Pittsburgh a little bit there. Texas, I'm not going to talk you off of. You do have the much better pitcher there with Patrick Corbin. He's pitching way better than Zebby Matthews right now. I'm not trusting Minnesota. Both of those teams kind of snapped out. They're out of it at this point, and neither team is really playing that well. But I think Texas plays for a little bit of pride here. Excuse me. I think Texas plays for a little bit of pride here and snaps their 7-game losing streak. Texas has been playing horrible, bro. They lost 7 games in a row. I like the over in Texas. Bro, I've been saying this since May. A lot of you guys have been joining me since April and May when I was smacking unders. Smacked 13 in a row in unders, I think. 22-3 at one point in the season. I was smacking unders, and the #1 ballpark back then for unders was Texas. It's still the #1 ballpark, bro. This unders in Texas, you could take unders blindly. 48-29 to the under. #1 ballpark for unders, 48-29. I would only be looking at unders in Texas. Especially if you know their bats are cold. Especially if you know these teams are kind of out of it. I don't think they have a whole lot to play for at this point. What do you think about Boston? Not human says, what do you think about Boston today? I'm leaning Texas. I'm leaning Toronto in that game. I think the price is a little bit telling here. I think this is one where they're trying to probably, you know, trying to bait some people in with Boston plus money here. I think Toronto takes care of business here at home in Toronto, in the North. I just got here, MLB, brother. It was last called 20 minutes ago. So yeah, we are wrapping it up. I got to get off of here so I could post rapid fire. In fact, let me wrap it up now. I got to get off of here so I could post rapid fire. It will be posted on TikTok and YouTube. And then if you want to know, so guys, I think this is fair, right? I post rapid fire. I give you every single pick for every single game. And then if you want my top plays, join the Discord. And then if you want a free play, join the Discord, and that's where I give you one of my free plays. I think it's pretty fair. I give you every single pick for every single game, and then if you want to know which ones are my favorites, just join the link in the bio. It's free. And then if you want all of my top plays, where I give you like 3 or 4 top plays today, it'll be it's $25, man. $25 for the weekly pass. You said last call 10 minutes. I know, man. I'm just trying to help some people out here a little bit. But yeah, I am out of here, guys. If you have any follow-up questions, if I missed any of your questions, my bad. I did try to respond to everybody. But if you have any follow-up questions, drop it as a comment on my last video. I will respond to every comment. I have to respond to every comment. That's what a content creator does. But specifically, I will respond before game time. So wink, wink. That is a way to kind of get a free play out of me. Just comment on one of my last videos or one of my recent videos, and I will respond before game time. You'll have one of my last opinions come game time. Guys, MLB has been money. I've hit 7 out of the last 9. MLB was shaky. A month ago, it was really unpredictable. We're back now. MLB is back. It's playoff time almost, and teams are playing like it, and that's when things get a little bit more predictable. In the Discord overall, we've hit 18 out of the last 19. We're trying to add on to that today, guys. Have a blessed day. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. Join the Discord for my top play for free, or to subscribe for all of my top plays. And then thank you guys for sticking around with me. Be nice to each other. Be kind to each other. Let's get him today, man. We gotta get him today, man. Let's get him. Be blessed. Be responsible. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Did you do rapid fire? I'm posting it in the next 30, 40 minutes. It'll be posted, guys. Thank you guys for sticking around. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace. YouTube, don't forget, give me a little thumbs up, man. Subscribe for me as well. Hit the subscribe button for me. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace. Shoot. Let me check on YouTube, regular YouTube. Hello, Manny. How you doing? Hector, how you doing, brother?